Hey, welcome back everyone. My name is Kevtendo, and I'm just finishing up a recording session, so I figured I might as well finish it off with a showcase on how to do soft resets, which is a more advanced method towards getting like those the more difficult Pokemon like Mr. Mime or Electabuzz or Dratini even. And I'm just going to showcase that just so you guys can use that method towards getting your other Pokemon, because it does make it a lot easier if you do the soft resets, just because like it increases your it basically increases how fast you spawn Pokemon, because you'll literally just spawn it and then despawn it and then spawn it again by staying out of its spawn range and walking back in. I'll just go ahead and show you how to do that, because it does make it a lot easier. It also works if you're trying to like find the starter Pokemon in Palette, or find Squirtle on the beach, or even Eevee. So it's a really helpful method to know how to do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I hope when I spawn in it doesn't just automatically spawn, because then that kind of defeat the purpose of the video. But I'm going to look for Farfetch, just because it's a little easier to find. There's Mega with his little blue shuckle. I'm gonna go to Vermilion City, because that's where Farfetch spawns. So let's just hope one didn't automatically spawn right away. No, it doesn't look like it. There's an Abra. So what I need to do is, or what you guys need to do, is make sure that there aren't any other trainers around, because if the trainer is inside the spawn zone of the Pokemon, like, you see on the map how that Pokemon up there just spawned in, whatever that is. I don't know what that is. If I walk back out here, it disappears. That means it's despawned. And if I walk forward a little bit, it's respawned, and now it's a Pidgey. And the reason why you don't want other players within this range to like basically go from here to here and make like a radius. If another player's standing in there, that Pokemon will remain spawned. So you won't be able to despawn it and respawn it. So we're going to try and use this, where this Pidgey is, to try and spawn a Farfetch'd. So we're going to walk back, and this is I'm outside of its spawn radius, and then I will walk right back in. And now it's an Oddish. So it's good to have your map open just so you can see when it despawns, and then when it respawns, and now it's Oddish again, but it's a different Oddish. So what I like to do is I like to use my Pokemon, just because their walking back and forth thing is a lot easier. So there's an Oddish. So I walk back here, and I will throw out my Pokemon, and I will use my Pokemon to soft reset the Pokemon that we're looking for. So I'll walk forward, Pidgey, walk back, and I use my trainer as a marker. So I know if I step in front of my trainer, I will spawn it, and if I step behind him, then it'll despawn. So I step forward. A little bit more, Oddish, step back, step forward, whatever that thing is. What is that? Is that Rattata? It is. I call it Rattata, it's Rattata, but I call it Rattata. There's an Oddish. Whatever that thing is that Meowth? Yep, it's Meowth. So you see how I'm spawning in a bunch of different Pokemon here? What is this again? I can't click on it. Looks like another Meowth. Yeah, it's another Meowth. So you see how I'm spawning a bunch of different Pokemon? This is how soft resetting works. So you just step forward, spawn in Pokemon, step back if it's not what you want, and there's an Abra, step back, there's whatever that is, step back, Oddish. It's just a faster way to spawn in Pokemon, and it's really great for when you're trying to find those harder to find Pokemon, like Electabuzz, or Magmar, or Mr. Mime, without running all the way around the map trying to find one. Now, I'm wondering if, since that's to the west of Viridian City, if Farfetch will even spawn out there. I just came across 2 Farfetches. You know what? Hold on, just in case that is the wrong spot. Also, other people are getting closer, so that'll affect the soft resetting. So I'm just gonna head over here. Because I found Farfetch all the way up there, so I know that anywhere between town and up by where you find the Digletts, Farfetch can spawn. So I'm just going to try it over here, just because I know for sure that that's where Farfetch can spawn. So, oh, well, look at that. That's what I was afraid of. Alright, so that's Farfetch right there. So now I know Farfetch spawns right at that spot. So let's go ahead and despawn him. Wherever, there it is. And then walk forward. Now it's Abra. Now I'll walk back. And then I'll throw out Electabuzz, and I'll use Electabuzz. Now, once you find a Pokemon, make sure you don't skip past after you find the Pokemon, because it's very important that you follow what I do afterwards. Otherwise, you will lose the Pokemon. So let's see if I can get Farfetch to respawn. Nope. What was that blue thing? What is that? It's probably an Oddish from the side. Oh man. See, look, when I'm not looking for Farfetch'd, when I'm not looking for it, it just pops in. So I'll just go ahead and speed up until I find one. So, alright, I'll see you guys then. Oh no! I did it! Oh man. I just spawned Farfetch'd in. I just did it and then I despawned him. Oh good, there's another one. Oh my goodness. So, this part is very important. So, since my trainer is outside of the spawn zone, I do not want to kill this Farfetch'd where it's standing. Because if I kill it here, I have to return my Pokemon. And then my trainer will be out of range, so the Pokemon will despawn. So what you need to do when you are soft resetting like this is you need to lead the Pokemon closer to your trainer so that it doesn't despawn when you kill it. I've done that with, what have I done that with? I've done that with, I think it was Lickitung before. So that's not good. So now it's within range of my trainer, so I can just go ahead and hit it here. And then I'll go back to my trainer and see it hasn't despawned. Yeah, if it was still up there, it would have despawned the moment I returned my Pokemon. And I would have had to start all the way over again. Which would be very bad if you found yourself like a starter or you found yourself a Dratini. So that's why it's very important to lead the Pokemon to your trainer if your trainer is out of range. And now we got ourselves a Farfetch'd. And that is how you do soft resets. Alright everyone, so that is how you do soft resets. I hope this was helpful. I hope it at least somewhat helped. What am I looking at? What is that? Hold on. Oh, it's a shiny Oddish with a Pidgey in front of it. That's what it was. Alright, never mind. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope this helped somewhat explain how to do soft resets. If you still don't understand, I would say still just try what I did in the video. And the more times you do it, the more you'll get used to it and the easier it'll become to understand. So even if you don't understand right away, just keep trying what I did in the video and eventually it'll start to make sense. So that is it for today's video, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye everyone. Farfetch would be perfect for leading a parade. Get him.